This is a Glock 34 Gen 5 model, and I recently learned that the Gen 5 34s only come in MOS, meaning it's Glock's proprietary modular optic system, what they call it. And it basically comes cut, but it comes with a bunch of these plates that'll make any red dot, any popular red dot compatible that I know.
Does it raise the red dot up?
Yes, sir. So it's a plate that the dot sits on, and that plate is about 3 millimeters. I mean, a lot of people I know don't like it.
Okay.
They'll straight up just pay for the mill.
Okay.
And they'll get a direct mill for that.
Noticing you got a dope stipple on this joint. Arsen.
Yes, sir.
Word. I'm loving this, bro. So you did this yourself?
Yes, sir.
Your first stipple?
First time I've ever stippled on this, second time I've ever stippled on that, and then I got a few buddies of mine, their guns that I did.
Give me your time that it took you to stipple as a first timer.
Unlike most people, I don't spend a lot of time prepping my frame, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Especially if it's a Gen 5 and it's got that RTF, whatever they call it, RTF2 texture. It's very like minimal stippling from the factory. I don't do none of that, man. I get a flat piece of brass, the tip for the soldering iron. I press on the factory stippling, I flatten it out. I was told by a guy who's been stippling for a very long time, it's better to not shave material off if you don't have to. I mean, of course, with Gen 3s, you have a, I don't have a Gen 3 to show you, but with Gen 3s, you have a much more aggressive factory stippling, especially on the back. Okay. So you kind of have to, you know, shave that off.
I noticed you have ambidextrous slide stop on here.
Yes, sir. A company called Cogworks. Very well known. They're actually a training and consulting company. They make this. It comes in both ambidextrous, meaning both sides, and just one side if you're a righty or a lefty.
Is it Gen 5 specific?
Yes, sir. Yeah, so if you go on their website, you'll see there's ones for Gen 5s, there's ones for Gen 3s, and I think the Gen 4s will use the same ones for the Gen 5s.
That's nice.
Zev extended mag release. Just because I noticed I was changing my grip in order to engage the mag release. I didn't do a scallop, which I probably should have.
I'm going to say I'm scared of anything Zev after I put them internals inside.
I hear you, man. I hear
slide.
you. As far as Zev goes, the only thing I'm riding with is this, the mag release, and maybe their mag wheel.
Their mag extensions are nice too. The +5s are dope.
Mag extensions are nice. Their Glock barrels aren't too bad either. But
Okay.
their internals, stay away.
That was looking like a nice flat shot.
I think so.
I had a choice chance to pick up some PMAGS for the Glock, for the full-size Glock. I know nothing about them. I was almost kind of scared to actually buy the PMAGS. Someone told me they like them. They told me they totally like them. So I'm going to see if we can put some shots down range and see how these PMAGs function. In all of my Glocks that I've shot before, I actually have never run into a magazine issue. The only magazine issue that I've heard of or know of really was that shield arms with people using the plastic, you know, magazine release or the magazine catch. But other than that, I don't know any magazine issues. But I know there's someone who makes some magazines that are undesirable for the Glock. We're going to see how the PMAG performs right now. Lock back, magazine performed perfectly. I like the way this shot and I didn't like the way this shot, honestly. Now let me ask you a question. Glock 34 normally has a window cut right here on the Gen 3s.
Not the Gen 5s.
Not the Gen 5s.
That's one other thing they got rid of. No more windows, more duty driven, less kind of racy, competition-y.
Now, if there's a window cut on your Glock slide, but you don't have a ported barrel, it's not really doing anything.
Well, I mean, you're shaving weight, right? That's the rationale for that. You're shaving weight off the slide. And I mean, grams equals ounces, ounces equals pounds, right? Okay. A lot of people, they like to save weight anywhere they could. And I know some people with the Gen 5 34s that want the window, or they went out and got the window. I agree with you. If you don't have a ported barrel, I personally wouldn't get the window. All you're doing is letting debris, and you're letting you know, foreign substances, or you're giving an opportunity for debris to get in your gun and possibly cause a failure. What I just saw was the famous Glock shooting left. All over the internet, you'll hear people saying, I don't like shooting Glocks, I hate Glocks because my gun shoots left. It's not the gun. It's probably
definitely the
us, right?
shooter.
User error, not the gun. Yeah.
All right.